All right, back in the home office, never ends. Why? Getting ready for the big game. So come on in here, folks. Yeah, this is where we do all of our work in the morning, but we're going to do a little eating right now. And you know, you think about the big game, you think about busiest day of the year for what? Oh, Chili's. Yeah, pizza from the Rochester home office. A little veggie pizza, but I may have to eat some Ted Coppola eggplant parmesan. He right now is going down to the American Legion Post 580. John Marchand, his sister Marianne, Robin, the whole crew there. Great place to watch the big game, fine wine and good spirits. And hey, if you're thinking about an ice cold, refreshing Miller Lite, your Pratte Pack's favorite, Ed Shewalk Distributing, you can head down and see the entire gang at Jimmy K's. Of course, you know Ashley, and you know Trish, and you know Brittany, and you know Abby, and you know Sam. They'll be there for you. And Trisha Camp and the gang up at the Corner Grill, and they're all there. Josh Orlowski, stop in, say hello, and enjoy the big game. And of course, my familia, the Monaca SOI, that whole crew will be there as well for the big game. Now, let me tell you about what we're going to be doing on the Mike Pintek Show tomorrow, noon to 3. Why are we in the kitchen? Well, of course, I'm thinking Coon's Cooking Hour Sunday, right? Frank Dentisi and I, Father Joe, is enjoying a well-deserved day off for the big game. But we're going to be talking your favorite big game recipes. So all sorts of good stuff happening on that show. But tomorrow I'll be in for Mike Pintek, and we'll be live on location, Coons Market, McKnight Road. Stop out and say hello. Don't forget that incredible cafe, over 600 varieties of your favorite beers, microbrews, craft beers, great food, and plenty of time to get your orders in for everything from fried chicken to sandwich rings, your favorite treats from the bakery, and of course the snack aisle. You got to get those Tostitos and all those brands that you love, Doritos, for the big game too at one of your 9 neighborhood Coons Markets. How do you find the one nearest you? Click on coonsmarket.com. Noon hour, it's all about Bob Dvorak, of course, award-winning sports journalist, many years with the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. We'll be talking about some of the great tradition of these teams, including, yes, the then Boston Patriots, before the New England Patriots. They were playing football in Boston. And when it comes to Philadelphia, the last championship they won, 1960. Norm Van Brocklin, the quarterback. Yes, a long time ago. They beat the Green Bay Packers, who were coached by Vince Lombardi, the only time a Lombardi postseason loss ever during his time in Green Bay and ever in his entire career. So a lot of history there. And then, of course, Dick Vermeil had them in the Super Bowl in 1980. They didn't win. Donovan McNabb, Terrell Owens, 2004, they didn't win. We'll talk about some of the great history. And also, yes, for those of us from Beaver Valley, number 27, Monday Night Football at New Mexico State, 1968 graduate, New Brighton High School, Ron Poe James. So a lot of history. We'll talk about it with Bob Dvorak. And then the betting line, what they're saying in Las Vegas, where it is legal to place a sports bet. Ted Arnaud will walk the line and kind of set it up for you as we get ready to preview everything that is Super Bowl 52 in the 1 o'clock hour. Then at 1:30, the big story, of course, is Justin Timberlake. My man, JT, Super Bowl stage. I have got a huge guest at 1:30 on the Disc Institute of Pittsburgh Newsline. Pat DeCesar, many years, DeCesar, Ingrid, Travis Sarah, you know him. He's promoted every big name around the world. We'll talk about the moving parts and what it takes to get someone of the talent of Justin Timberlake up on stage and make him hit the stage and do what he does best, and then get back to the game of football. Interesting, we're going to go behind the scenes of that Super Bowl halftime show with the guy who's promoted them all, Pat DeCesar. 2 o'clock hour, we go out to Minnesota. We've got more. Great show tomorrow. We're going to be joined by Greg Diolis on the Disc Institute of Pittsburgh Newsline. We're going to be talking about everything at Super Bowl 52 from the Minnesota standpoint, all the parties, all the excitement, the pomp, circumstance, everything. And of course, we'll talk about the game as well too. And then at 2:30, Frank Dentisi drops by his incredible store that is the Coons Market on McKnight Road, and we talk everything that is Super Bowl food, big game recipes, all of it, and I hope you'll join me. It is Rob Pratte in for Mike Pintek, noon to 3 tomorrow, and then all weekend long in my sportscast, it's everything that is the big game, beginning at 5:15 and every half hour Saturday and Sunday till 7:45, and then the game itself, Westwood One Radio, NFL, all on 93.7 The Fan. So Intercom Communications have got you covered. Enjoy the big game and make sure you join me all weekend long. I'll be waiting for you. Good night.